Oh no, my phone might die anytime soon.
The airport was loud that afternoon, rolling suitcases, boarding calls echoing through the halls, the smell of strong coffee drifting from the cafes. But for Naledi, none of that mattered. Her phone battery was on 1%, and the driver who was supposed to pick her up in Cape Town was waiting for her call. She sat down at the crowded charging station, plugging in her phone. Nothing. The port was broken. Great, just great, she whispered, rubbing her forehead. She looked around nervously until her eyes landed on a man sitting 2 seats away. He was tall, well-dressed, with a calm face and deep eyes focused on his laptop, and beside him, a power bank. Naledi hesitated. She didn't like asking strangers for favors, but desperate times. "Excuse me," she said softly. The man looked up and smiled politely. "Yes? Can I please borrow your power bank for a few minutes? My phone is dying and I need to call my driver." He looked at her phone, then at her, then smiled wider. "Of course. Here." He handed it to her without hesitation. "Thank you so much," she said, relieved. "My name is Ethan, by the way. Naledi." "Nice to meet you," Naledi with the dying phone. She laughed, and somehow the airport noise faded around them. They talked while her phone charged, about travel, about work, about life. What started as 5 minutes turned into 40. When Naledi's boarding call came, Ethan stood up with her. "Are you based in Johannesburg?" he asked. "Yes." He pulled out his phone. "Then I guess this power bank just earned me a coffee date." Naledi smiled. Maybe it did. And that's how it started. 3 months later, Naledi had never fallen this fast before. Ethan was thoughtful, charming, mature. He brought her flowers on random days. He cooked for her. He remembered the smallest details about her life. Her friends adored him. But there was one person who seemed strange around him, her best friend, Thandi. They met at Naledi's apartment for dinner. When Ethan walked in, Thandi froze for a split second. "Hi," Ethan said warmly. "Hi," Thandi replied slowly. They hugged, but Naledi noticed something strange. Thandi kept looking at him like she was trying to solve a puzzle. Later that night in the kitchen, Naledi whispered, "Why are you staring at my boyfriend like that?" Thandi frowned. "I swear, I've seen him before." Ethan laughed from the living room. "That's impossible. We just met." Thandi shook her head. "No, somewhere. I just can't remember where." She rubbed her temple. "I might be imagining things." Naledi shrugged. "Maybe he just has one of those familiar faces." And the night continued. But Thandi couldn't stop thinking about it. 5 months later, Naledi and Ethan were deeply in love. They talked about moving in together, about traveling, about the future. Everything seemed perfect. Until one afternoon, Naledi was working when her phone rang. Thandi. Her voice sounded urgent. "Naledi, where are you?" "At work." "Why? Are you sitting down?" Naledi laughed nervously. "Thandi, you're scaring me." There was silence. Then Thandi said slowly, "I remember where I met Ethan." Naledi felt a chill run through her body. "Okay, where?" Another pause. "I didn't recognize him at first because I was tipsy that night." Naledi's head started racing. "But now I remember everything." "What are you talking about?" Naledi whispered. Thandi inhaled deeply. "I met him at a group party last year." "So?" "Naledi, he wasn't alone." Naledi's stomach twisted. "He was there with his husband."
If you watched this story this far, please like and follow for more.